Our next honoree is Nate Davis from the class of 1976. Nate has served executive or board roles with XO Communications, MCI, Mutual of America, XM Radio, and many other successful companies in a variety of industries. He's now the executive chairman of K-12, an innovative education software company. Nate has made strategic decisions, developed new products, and negotiated major deals. He quadrupled the revenue at XO beyond $1 billion. Yeah, that's a lot. A lot of zeros. As the CEO and president of XM, he increased the company's profits, restructured contracts for on-air content, and developed multiple new MP3 digital audio players. In 2008, with XM's revenue annually surpassing $1 billion, Nate led its merger with Sirius, steering it through an intricate regulatory process and successfully lobbying Congress and a myriad of federal agencies to approve that deal. Now, that deal revolutionized the burgeoning satellite radio industry, and the new company, SiriusXM, now provides music, talk, and a guy by the name of Howard Stern, and some other programming to 30 million subscribers. Nate truly epitomizes what it means to be an innovator and a business leader. Now at K-12, he applies his strengths in operations and finance and his expertise in public policy and public relations to an educational network that shows students across the country new ways to learn. But all of that, while important, doesn't quite capture why he is deserving of the Stevens Honor Award. There's more to the story of Nate Davis. When he was at Castle Point, Nate was an active student. He served on the Student Council and the Student Review Board. He was a member of CODA and Gear and Triangle. He was a member of the Black Student Union, a group that cultivated a presence on campus that continues as an important and vibrant part of the student community today. During President Farvardin's tenure, Nate has become re-engaged with his alma mater, contributing his strategic and creative talents on the President's Leadership Council. He's been a generous supporter of STEP, the Stevens Technical Enrichment Program that empowers students of diverse backgrounds. Indeed. Outside of Stevens, Nate has supported young people in need. He served on the boards of the Washington, D.C. Boys and Girls Club, the Northern Virginia Community Foundation, and the Progressive Life Center, a foster agency that finds new homes for children escaping troubled backgrounds. He founded his own foundation to support the educational opportunities for deserving students as well. Even before he came to K-12, Nate has promoted education for all children. He is a stalwart supporter of STEM learning, of seeing young people develop the skills they need to succeed in the future, and the confidence to seize any opportunity. And that's why Nate is here tonight. It was Abraham Lincoln who said, "I'm not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I'm not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have." Nate Davis has led a life that has illuminated the way for many. And in that spirit, let us recognize with the 2017 Stevens Honor Award, Nate Davis.
Okay. I really have no idea how I get this honor. Listen to all the accomplishments of all the other folks on this podium today. I'm surprised that I'm here, but I'm sure it had something to do with Narman nominating me. I would want to note, however, that I've been all night long, I've been listening to the speakers, and they all said, I have 90 seconds to give my speech. They told me 60. I think it has something to do with the fact that I'm at the end of the program. So I do want, I would like to say though, congratulations to all the other winners, and I'm in awe of your accomplishments. I'd also like to thank all the people that are here to support me, the folks from Mutual America, my friends who have a company of tremendous ethic, values, and performance, the folks from K-12 themselves, Ron West, who is my mentor, my goddaughter, and of course my lovely wife, Aljean, my 3 kids, Taylor, Darren, and Jasmine, and of course, Carter, it's my grandson. I hope you didn't mind me giving a shout out to my grandson. So I have one short story to tell you. I hope it's not too long, and it has to do with how I got to Stevens. I was a student whose mother was a teacher and whose mother made it into Tuskegee University at the age of 16. She had very high expectations for me, and I thought I was living up to them. I had, out of a class of about 200, I was number 4 in my class in high school. I was pretty proud of myself, you know. Chest was all pumped out. Asked my guidance counselor at that time in the mid-'70s, what could I do with my expertise and my skills? And he proceeded to tell me that I could go take a 6-month course in Philadelphia and become an assistant computer programmer. Went home and proudly told my mom. The next day we were in the principal's office with that guidance counselor. You ever seen the cartoons when the windows? She sort of tore them a new something. I won't go into the details, but when they left, one guidance counselor went one way and another guidance counselor came out and said, "I'm your new guidance counselor." He sat down and he said to me, "Nate, you can do so much more. You could be an engineer." And I said, "You mean the guys who drive the train?" I didn't know what engineers was. So fast forward to today and look at the STEM fields. I did a little research and it looks like by the year 2024, we in the United States should have somewhere between 8 and 9 million STEM jobs available. And of those, about 6 million that require 4-year degrees. Now, if you think about all of those Hispanic children and students, all of those Korean students, all those African American students that are underrepresented minorities, we need to give those kinds of jobs visibility to those students, because the more of them we get involved, we're affecting this country's future. So that's where my passion is, and I want to thank Narman, because there are a few of us as alumni have approached him and said we can do more, we should do more to help more students from those communities have a thriving, viable, not just education, but to contribute into society and also great living for their families. And he's going to help us get some of that done and is committed to a brand new program that Stevens will be working on. So I just want to thank Narman for his work. And since I am one of 2 people, I guess one of 3 people between you and the dinner dancing, I'm done. Thank you.